There is no meaning without assignment. Maybe the sentence is already familiar to all of us, especially for you guys, students who are being chased by a lot of assignment deadline, right? And oh my God, are you feel dizzy? Well, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, greetings to all of us. Before I start my presentation, let me to introduce myself. My name is Alya Raihana Luthfiyah from Accounting Sector Public Class 201 with attendance number 3. On this occasion, I will present a few arguments that are packaged in a discussion entitled An Enthusiasm for the Assignment. As mentioned above, the things discussed were related to the urgency of the assignment, various pros and cons regarding the method of assigning assignment at each learning meeting, as well as quite effective solution accompanied by logical reason. Okay, let's get started. Lecturers often give assignments to students every meeting. And do you think that assignments are necessary for students? Regarding to this, please save your answer or opinion because I firmly believe that we all have different perspective, right? And this perspective relates to the reaction of each student when they are assigned. Some students are accept it with pressure, but many also accept it forcefully and actually think that the assignment only adds to the burden in the midst of their busy lives. Assignment is an expense? Maybe when we hear this, we immediately remember accounting assignment, right? And when we assume that the assignment is an expense, then the thing to remember is also related to the definition of burden. And so what is that? Expense, especially in economics, is a sacrifice or thing that must be issued to realize something. So it is not just an ordinary job, but will also have an impact on something that we, of course, also want, and such a good philosophy. Of course, can answer the initial question regarding how necessary the assignment is. In this case, I will divide into two perspectives, namely positive perspective and negative perspective. Okay, about a positive perspective is certainly related to the reason for the need for giving assignment to students. If we open our minds to interpret positively, of course, this is highly correlated with the goals of the lecture in terms of giving assignment to students. Okay, I pack it into three important points. The first is about improved understanding. This is related to increasing understanding and honing skills. When we are given an assignment by the lecturer, automatically, of course, when we do it, we will go back to reviewing the material that has been given to the lectures. In terms of honing skills, we can make ourselves familiar with various problems and ways to solve them so that our ability to master the material can be achieved. Then it associated with exams, which is, of course, we will meet it in the middle or end of each semester with assignment given by lectures. It makes us familiar with the material and make it easier for us to prepare for the exam we face. Or in other words, avoid the overnight speeding system, which is considered less effective. The second is about productivity tools. Indirectly, assignment can fill our time with things that are certainly useful. In this case, we will avoid something that just wastes our time in vain, such as playing game or anything about a gadget like social media or anything, and which of course will familiarize us with laziness, which has a bad impact on our performance later. And the last point is about practice professionalism. Professional personality is an extraordinary thing, and this can be built by always getting used to various conditions that lead us to be able to adapt quickly. One of them is related to our busyness between the assigned tasks and our ability to balance it with other matters, such as organization or things that hone our interest and talent. And as we know, today's students are not only required to be active in academic activity, but also to be active in non-academic activity. This is the intent to create a superior generation who are professionally capable of time management. And welcome to the zone of negative perspective that often take an assignment is a lot. The things that need to be questioned as well as straightened out are related to difficulty or laziness. It is a fact that students will, of course, have collect assignment because it is a part of their learning process in taking a degree. Okay, these two words we must reflect on because in fact, there are still many students who are able and feel not burdened with as many assignments as they are given, even though they are also busy with matters outside of learning. And another interesting fact is that students who are actually not very active or do not have any activity actually feel neglect and their assignments are not complete. So this is really what is very dangerous because their neglect is caused by things that are not useful and definitely just a waste of time. For example, they become negligent because they are too engrossed in their gadget. Oh, so actually busyness in this generation like ours is really needed to prevent ourselves from feeling lazy, which will only bring disaster in the future. Okay, the point that can be drowned is because it all starts with intention. And how do we stay focused and open our mind more about the importance of the text given to us? And don't forget, when given text, it must be done with sincere heart, not with emotion that come from a negative perspective. And last but not least, don't forget if there is an assignment, there must be assessment that can be our additional value. Therefore, we should feel lucky if the lecturer give us an assignment because actually the assignment is intended to add points to our grades so that a perfect final grade can be achieved. Okay, I say thank you very much to all of you who have watched this video. And before I really close, let me to give a closing statement regarding to this. Okay, in fact, our business is a process because soon we will be successful. And make this tag as an intermediary guard is protecting you from things that only have a negative impact in the future. The point is don't complain and keep a positive mind because our assignment must have real benefits. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you for your attention and keep study hard, pray hard, and istirahat. See you.